I've had these boxes in the garage, must be 3 months now, and I haven't opened them. So I think today's the day. Let's do it. Hi, good morning. Welcome back to Mike Makes It. You know I love Ryobi, and I've bought a few more bits from him. I've had them in the garage about 3 months. I haven't actually got round to opening them. So I don't know if that's because I didn't need to use them. Perhaps it was, perhaps it wasn't. But I do need to use the torch now, and this is exactly what's inside the box. I've got a charger to go with it and a couple of batteries. So let's get this all out, get it on the bench, and we'll see exactly what we've got. And I'll explain to you costs, etc., and why I've bought it. So let's do it. All right, this is the main reason I've got it, is to actually work on my truck. You've probably seen me in the past on the old Land Rover trying to light my way with various torches. The little head torch I had, I'll put a link in the display, was really good and still is, but the battery life isn't too clever on it. About 20-minute run time. Now the idea of me buying this, not a lot else in here, got books of words by the looks of it, and the torch itself, hopefully. There you go. This is, I've got to say before we start, I bought this with my own money from Ryobi, but it's one of their kits. It's a starter kit. Basically, Ryobi now and again, or perhaps all the time, it's a sales marketing thing. They come up with starter kits for the normal 18-volt kit, which I'd normally show on the channel with the bigger batteries, but they've got a range of 4-volt batteries now, this little rechargeable thing. Now I haven't got any of those, so I thought it was time to go and buy it, so I have, because as I said, I wanted a better run time from a torch. This is a kit, a starter kit. It actually cost me £54.99. Comes with a 2-amp-hour battery. The battery on its own is about £20, the 2-amp-hour battery. But I've bought a 3-amp one. Well, I'll tell a lie. I bought two 3-amp batteries. They're £24.99 each. They all come with a charging lead. You can charge the batteries from a USB-C charger if you wish, and you can actually use them as a battery bank. I thought the 3-amp-hour would give you better running time, although Ryobi claimed that 2-amp isn't bad at, I've written it down somewhere on a bit of paper, bear with me, 32-hour run time on low setting. We'll come to the settings in a minute. I'm still learning on here, but there's 3 lumen settings. The lowest setting, you will get 32 hours out of that. You like camping, this might be for you. This one, a lot longer. 48-hour run time on the low setting on the torch. So let's have a little look. Let's get the bit of cardboard out the way. All right, there's a Ryobi torch. Comes with a battery, like I say. Swivel head, if you want to call it a swivel head. It goes round. Ryobi say 360 degrees. That's not strictly 360 in my book. But as you pull that round like that, you've got your belt clip. If you just come out your tent, you can clip that onto your jolly old belt clip and illuminate wherever you wish to illuminate. On the end, turn the cap, O-ring around there, so definitely water resistant. Not sure if it's waterproof. I'll see if I can find the spec online and let you know the IP rating, IPX rating. Battery, you can only possibly put this in one way because of the shape of it. You can't put it that way, you can't put it totally the wrong way round. So slide the battery in, snap it in, doesn't pop out. Press and turn. That feels lovely. That's the quality seems to be good. Sometimes you get something a bit plasticky. Ryobi have always been very, very good, I must say. With the mouldings they have, it always feels quality, and there's no exception here. Right, we've got a battery in. There's 3 lumen settings, 125, 250 and 650. You can cycle through them quickly, or I'm going to do a single press. And I'll pause for a couple of seconds, because if I press it again, even though on the website it says that you can toddle through them all, which truly you can, I assumed when you were switching it off, you'd have to go through the 2 other settings that weren't selected. That's not true. If I click now, it'll go off. If I click on, then quickly press again, you'll see hopefully the different brightnesses. Starts off on the brightest, goes down to the lowest setting. Turn it off, and if I press it on again, just so you understand hopefully what I'm going on about. Brightest, press it again, the middle setting, wait. It kind of times out, so if you press it off now, it'll go right out. So you haven't got to go through the 3 settings. I've got some torches where you have to toddle through all the settings, like the head torch, not the one I've shown on the channel, but there's head torch with 6 different functions, and say you use function 2, you'd have to toddle through the other 4 to switch it off, but not so with this, so that's quite good. And if we put it back on, go to the lowest setting, that's the one that'll last for 32 hours on the 2 amp battery that's in here, or 48 with the 3 amp hour battery. I'll leave it on that setting. I'll try not to blind you, but the idea is, it's certainly in the Land Rover, I'll have something steel I can attach it to, click it on, turn it around. Perhaps that's on the best example there. The magnet is strong, but if you tap it, it will fall off. So you know, you don't need 3 people to take the torch off of a steel body, but it still feels fairly grippy. So yeah, that'll pull all the way around. So it doesn't turn this way, it purely, those are the functions. That's the only way you can move it. But you could walk around holding it like that, which would be handy. Or as I said, put on a belt clip. So let's just switch that off a second. Now, fold it away. There you go. Let's pop the battery out. Now, each battery comes with a USB-C charging cable, and you simply pop it in the socket there, and away you go, you can charge this up. But you can also use these as a battery bank. It's not very high powered, but nevertheless, if you wanted to charge your phone up, you could actually do that. It even says on the package you can do that. So I'm pleased with that. The quality of that and the batteries all feel very nice. No point taking these batteries out of the pack just yet. I will in a second though, because another little thing I want to show you is a sequential charger that I bought from Ryobi. So Mike, I'd better get these batteries out. So we'll do that off shot, and we'll come back when the charger's out of the box. Right, got through all the packing, got the charger out. This is the RC439 $39.99 from Ryobi at the moment. Might get it cheaper if they got an offer on, or Amazon may have it cheaper as well. You've got a wall mounting slots in the back, so you can hang it on the wall if you wish. There's a generous, I would say, 2 meter charging cable that you plug into the mains, and 3 ports. It's a sequential charger, Ryobi tell me. It's 2 amp hour output, but it will only charge 1 battery at a time. So if you loaded 3 batteries in here, it would charge battery number A first, then B, then C. Sequential, one after another. Full set of symbols down the bottom that'll tell you the state using the red and the green indicators, which appear here. It's all in the manual, but basically it'll tell you there's something wrong with the battery. If the battery's overheated, if you want to bin the battery because the battery is faulty, if it's charging, if it's trickle charging, a maintenance charge, or fully charged, all on the bottom here. Well, I will point out quickly on the batteries, on the 3 amp hour battery, it's got a little battery symbol. If you press that, it comes up red. It's coming up red because it's stating to me I'm between 1 and 25% of charging left in here. If it was flashing red, I've got less than 1%, so it's time to stick it in here. If it's orange, when you press the button, you got 26 to 65% charge, and a solid green is 66 to 100% charge in the battery. Doesn't appear to have that little function on the 2 amp hour battery though. But let's poke these in here. There you go. There's red light first, just to analyse the battery. Now the green light's flashing. Second battery in there, red light. third battery, red light. Now if I pop out this battery, remember it's sequential, it's trying to charge this battery. Pull that out, it analysed and went to the second battery. So put that back in. It looks as if it's decided to charge this one first. So I'm not sure if it does 1, 2 or 3. I suppose over time I'll be able to learn more and work it out for myself. But basically, slap a battery in and it'll decide which one it wants to charge. You see that didn't flick back there. It did with that one. So regardless, it is sequential. Do one, then the other for you. Charge time, the 2 amp hour battery from flat will take 60 minutes. 60 seconds would be good. I haven't quite got that far, Ryobi. But a 2 amp hour battery, this one, from flat, will take 60 minutes to charge. 3 amp hour battery will take 90 minutes to charge. Did I say 60 seconds? That's 90 minutes for the 3 amp, 60 minutes for the 2 amp. So I think this is quite a good system, Ryobi. I might buy a few bits more from them. See, you can't get it the wrong way round. Right, there you go. I'll leave them charging. As I say, they're new to me, so I'm still learning, but also I'm enjoying them. Ryobi have the 4-volt lithium battery system. But obviously the one I've bought is the torch, because that's the one I want the most, if you like. But they do 13 or more other tools. They got a palm sander, a tyre inflator, a fan, a ratchet wrench, inspection lamp, which they claim this is. This is an inspection lamp. You got an area light, a clamp light, a pivoting light, a magnifying lamp, a soldering iron, rotary blade cutter, foam cutter, power carver, and a scrubbing brush. So they are going to town with a 4-volt system. Hopefully, I'll buy a few more and I'll enjoy these as much as I do with the other tools. None of my other Ryobi tools have ever failed, and I'm hoping that this is going to be no exception. But handy little torch. It's not very heavy. With a battery, it's just over 350 grams, I believe. So it's not going to weigh your trousers down should you have it on your belt. The kit number for this torch and 2 amp battery is RL14-120G. If you buy it on its own, it's RL14. Now, the torch on its own, if you've got all the batteries already, are £45. For £10 more, I had a battery, which normally on its own would be nearly £20. So there is a cost saving to buy one of their kits, shall we say. But yeah, I'm enjoying that. That's nice. Not a lot more to be said, I don't think. It's a good bit of kit from Ryobi. It looks as if it's flicked from this first one to here is charging up. The other two are yet to be charged. But yeah, I'll make a cup of tea while they're charging up. And tomorrow I should be out under the truck with my new torch. But yeah, that's Ryobi on test from Mike Makes It. I hope you enjoyed the video. I've got a few USB cables I want to find something to do with, but I'll do that later. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.